The student parking lot is already half empty by the time I get there. The walk over from the front lawn gives me time to reflect on what just happened. Why are you in the parking lot? Also, why does this look more like the parking lot in Goodbye Volcano High than in Caldera? Like Volcano High is in town, right? It is in the city. Why do I have this unobstructed view? This feels so much more like Volcano High, in which everything is lower and more spacious and everything. I don't fucking know, man. By the way, whoever drew this background, you did a really good job on that car. All things considered, considering that like cars are barely used as an element outside of an interior. On how Fang looked when I turned it down, I think she was just. Oh no, over here. I see Rosa waiting for me next to a hot pink Toyota Prius, a smile beaming even from this far away. You could have picked literally any of the cars that are in the background, you know? Saves you the trouble. Waving back to her, I try to let everything I was thinking of fall away. It all feels like a distraction when I see Rosa, like some sort of obstacle I need to get over. But should I? Can I really be Fangs if I feel this way? Can we be friends if she feels... Rosa nearly tackles me to the ground, meeting me halfway with a running hug. Dude, you're gonna bump into a car. Don't do that. There's me novio. Come home, hop in. We're going to be too late. The two of us fall into step, hands interlocked. Seriously, so Anon, are you ready? Honestly, I think that a great way to make this work is to have Fang show up. You know, jealous girlfriend is a bit of a trope, but it suits Fang with how she's been acting. I could see it happen, even if just passive aggressively. You know, I don't know. It's not doing the things you got to do to make an alternative character route really feel smooth. Is what I'm trying to say. So Anon, are you ready? Hmm? I toss my bag into Rosa's backseat before turning back to her. The orange ankylosaur smiles at me, laying her hands on my chest. I come to realize that she's probably taller than me, but she keeps squatting over like that. I can't imagine that's good for her back. Is it because of her tail? She's trying to keep it straight or something. This close, I think she can feel how hard my heart is beating. For mi familia, silly. What spear stuck at the midterms got you done? I force myself to chuckle, trying to banish the thoughts of studying with Fang from my mind. I mean, do you want an orange girlfriend or a gray-white girlfriend? Because you can... They both wear black, you know. Like, that's not... They both got long hair. They got a horn or plural on their head. Like, really, if you trim them down to the bare basics, there's not a lot of difference between them, is there? Nah, I'm too big-brained to worry about the midterms. Try to force a smile on my face. Again, kind of repeating the same core concept. Don't do that. Say something like, I struggle to force a smile on my face. At least then it feels like, you know. No, not even. I don't know. Might be one of those words you can't get around. Rose appears suspiciously towards me. Oh no, you're okay. You look a little butted. That's nothing. So much for hiding it. Oh, mi novio. You're very bad at lying. Rosa taps a staccato beat against my chest with her claws. She's not musical. Stop that. Seriously, you can tell me? Trust me. Rosa turns to me, her eyes searching every part of my face for clues to what's troubling me. All she finds is an absence of features. After all, I am an anonymous Y. That is not how that works, I know. It's just, part of me wants to blurt out the truth, tell Rose everything that I'm feeling. Not just so she can hear it, but so that I can as well. Taking a deep breath, I steel myself to tell her about me and Fang, about our friendship. But, you know, I'm looking at Rose. I can feel the words die in my throat. I can't do it. She looks so concerned about me, so worried about my happiness. I find myself instinctually wanting to make everything okay for her. That's how she gets you, my man. You are lured into a dark and dangerous place, from whence men like you never return, you fool. Down the perilous path of girls, 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 thou shalt slumber no more. You know, this is the perfect time for me to say something like a wow wow, because I wanna. Because that's the word that was stuck in my throat was a wow wow. Wow, wow. Sometimes things are just fun to say, and I just want to say them. A wow, wow. She looked so concerned about me, so worried about my happiness. I found myself instinctively wanting to make everything okay for her. Looking at her, I realized I want nothing more than to make her happy. I couldn't do that to her, burden her with my own problems. My man, isn't that what a relationship's all about, buddy? Besides, she has enough on her plate. With her mom's illness and all. I'm sorry, Rosa, but maybe one day. Reaching down, I gave her hand a squeeze before pulling it to my lips for a soft kiss. Don't pull it to your lips with a soft kiss. That's a strong suction, but my man. I'm just nervous about meeting your family, so. It's the first time I'm meeting a girl's family. What if I mess up or do something to offend them? Laughing, it's Rosa's turn to pull my hands down for a kiss. Anon, you are so sweet. Stupido, but sweet. I'm sure mi familia will love you. All you have to do is be yourself. You won me over, didn't you? That's true. Somehow I was able to land someone as special as Rosa. I mean, if you're using words like that, what the fuck is Fang even, my man? I remember correctly you Phil taught me and Rosa gives me a smack across the head, laughing. I mean, without the hair, she might have seen anywhere like hitting my cheek, I guess. I'm not talking about that in front of mi familia. Familia? I don't even know if that's... I don't know. Nuzzling herself against my chest, Rosa slips her arms behind my back. At this point, most of the other students have left, leaving us alone in the parking lot. Normie, Anon is a normie. The wild heat of Oak Aldera has tempered off somewhat, but the wind still carries a memory of the earlier temperature. Leaning back against the car, I let my eyes close, lulled into a daze by the warmth of the afternoon, but of the absolutely wonderful girl currently holding me. I'm not even tired, I'm just yawning. What is wrong with me? It's nice. Okay, it's more than nice. It's perfect. You're wearing it already. Rosa knocks me out of my moment. My gift. She taps the golden cross hanging around my neck. Listen, I don't think there's a girlfriend beautiful enough in the world to make me hang a cross around my neck. I mean, I barely do neck jewelry anyway. If ever. I would, listen, it comes from two sides. I feel it'd be disrespectful to pretend. The implication would not be polite. And I just don't think it'd be nice for everyone involved. It would be a facade. That's not a good way to start off a relationship, is it? Like, Anna, you have a cross in your room, but honestly, with how you behave, I think it just came with the fucking room, didn't it? It's a gift Rosa slipped into my locker earlier today. The note that accompanied it is still tucked safely in my pocket. Again, this is, like, you can easily make the necklace, like a little detail you slap on and make some custom frames for it. It's apparently not that hard to do to make composites like that, I think. But it would save you the trouble, and it would also make the reveal a bit more interesting. Remember my promise, mi novio. You didn't have to wear it until we got in front of my family, Anon. I know. But I wanted to, you know. You went through all the effort of picking it out for me, so I figured. Is a cross something you pick out for someone? Like, the concept of picking something out is like you look around the shelves and you find something, like you're going to go big or you're going to go small. You know, are you going to go for the black shirt or the white shirt? What kind of prints? The length of the sleeve? You know, there's a lot of details. But a cross is a cross. I don't think you pick out a cross for someone. You just throw something at them and it works. You know? I shrug. It's not like I went out of my way. I mean, admittedly, holding on to it the whole day would probably be like a bigger problem than anything. It's like you're just walking around with that and you awkwardly in your pocket, burning a hole. But it still felt nice getting a gift from someone special, from someone who cares. I mean, a gift can be special even if someone, you know, I mean, the person has to care for it to be a gift to begin with. But you know what I mean. It's like, come on, Anon. At least I'll have some protection against those vampire sauruses roaming around town. For a moment, it's like Rosa's eyes are going to roll right out of her head. Then the dam bursts. Snorting, Rosa descends into a series of giggles. I knew she couldn't resist for long. Ay, mi novio es tan tonto. Stepping back, Rosa takes both of my hands in hers, giving them a squeeze. It means a lot to me, I know. Gracias. Rosa sighs, gazing up at me through hooded eyes, swaying back and forth. Man, when she looks at me like that, like a swaying palm tree in the breeze. More like a swaying pineapple, I guess. It's all I can do not to grin like an idiot back at her. At first, I thought I would have to hide who I am around her. I'd have to try and be an upstanding, serious boyfriend, like Nasa. But now I realize she was right. I just need to be myself. Considering that Naomi is like soft Asian coded, the whole idea of like Nasser wearing a cross with her to prom feels even weirder in context. I don't know. I'm just saying he would wear a tie, if anything. If he's gonna be that kind of funky, uptight boy. Or he would wear something that actually worked with their outfit. When you really think about it, like, Nasser's just killing the vibe on... Like, why isn't Naomi deciding what he wears? I don't know. You tell me. I've nothing to hide from her. Except, you know, the Fang situation, Anna. You fucking clueless moron. You literally had trouble with this like 5 minutes ago. How the fuck did you forget this? Who wrote this? Why did you write it like this? Why? Just make it happen on Saturday. So it's like my man, you can make this work and keep. A loud rattling interrupts the mood. It's Rosa's phone buzzing against the dash of her. Oh, that noise is so annoying. Swearing, Rosa leans into the open. What do you mean open car? It's not a fucking taxi. Also, I love how you're using this as the background for this. Oh, no, no, we are late. Rosa, que haces sentado aquí con ese chico? Rosa slides behind the wheel in a flash, with myself not much further behind or on the passenger side. Oh, they weren't even inside. Wow. I lost track, I guess. I can barely... that can is not necessary. I'm pretty sure. That might be a holdover. From translation, who knows? I barely managed to buckle myself in before Rosa tears out of the parking lot. Jesus. Raptor. Jesus. There's a reason they never say Raptor Jesus Christ. Are all dinos this bad of drivers? Miralo, miralo. A group of passing students dive for cover as Rosa cuts the corner. Maybe I'm gonna have to meet a family after all, because I'll be dead in a ditch on the way there. I'm glad Rosa gave me those crosses I did. I can make amends. At least it gives me something to pray over as my life flashes before my eyes. I can give old St. Peter the handshake. Who knows, maybe you gotta give him a cross at the pearly gates. You know, like Karen's obols. The drive out to Rosa's house is long. Much longer than I expected.